Read to you something that I just learned, a nice story. I'm going to have Dawn come out here right away because I had mentioned at the very beginning of the show, and we had Karma out there. My daughter called me and said, Mommy, you have to adopt that dog. And little Karma had his little cast on his legs. He couldn't have been any sweeter. Fell in love with him, and Dawn was the person who adopted Karma.
Yep.
And I'm even more glad because I did not realize Karma was the reason that this product came to us here at HSN now.
Absolutely right, because Karma had to have 4 surgeries, and he needed a place to recover, and the doggy dorm is perfect for that because it's soft containment, so I wouldn't have to worry about his little cast getting stuck in the wire of a crate where he could further injure himself. So it was a perfect solution to what I needed when I adopted my little guy. So now he's got 4 on the floor, so to say, because his front legs have been repaired, and I'm going to put him down. I just wanted you to see.
I was just going to say, he can come over here.
Oh, do you want to go? Oh, well,
I know
you
he's very tired.
There you
come
go.
Here.
He's a working dog. Oh,
I know.
Karma Jr.'s out, so we got to be careful there. So,
yeah, I'll cover him.
Okay, so the doggy dorm, I'm so excited to show this to you because this is such a fantastic product. What it does is it's going to save you time, money, aggravation, and give you more time with your pet because by its very nature, look at it, it's different than what we're used to. Do you remember the metal crates that we used to have and the molded plastic crates? I mean, take a look down here. You can see this metal crate down here, and look at this. That just doesn't look real desirable, does it?
No.
So when Karma was recovering, I didn't want to put him in 4 walls like this, where he was, you know, so confined, like he was in prison. If he'd had an accident, he wouldn't have been able to get out of it. So I wanted something for my little guy that was going to give him more room, that was going to be easy for me to clean because he was going to be in it for a long time. And when I'm done with it, I could put it away. And this was the answer to my problem. So I got this for Karma, and it has been here ever since because I am so passionate about this product. Look at that.
And for traveling in airports, they're dynamite.
There are a million uses for doggy dorm. I think we have a still that shows you. There are so many things, and we learn new things all the time. But when you bathe your dog, if you want to put them in here afterward to dry, this is a nice clean place to let them dry off. You can put a drying towel in here. They are great for crate training, for pet recovery, which we talked about. And what about when you're recovering? If you don't feel good or you've had surgery, put your pet in here. Give yourself a little break. Great for whelping if you're expecting puppies and kittens. Introduction of a new pet, a nice, safe way to let them get to know each other through the mesh. If you have an older incontinent pet, the doggy dorm can be used throughout their whole life, from the time they're puppies to when they're older and maybe they can't control themselves anymore. So you can put them in here, and this bottom is PVC coated so it will protect your floor. Great for travel, emergency evacuation, pet sitting when company visits. And here's another thing. What about if you have a pet that's on a special diet and has special dietary requirements, and you have multiple pets, you don't want those other pets to eat the food? You can feed them in here separately. Or maybe you have a dog that's food aggressive. You know what? We all know what can happen with that. So put them in your doggy dorm to feed them. They're going to have room. It's going to be easy for you to clean. And if you want to, when you're done, you can just pack it up. So easy. No tools are required, no assembly. You just pop it open. Yes, very fast. You don't even have to think about it. And by the way, there is a top here that is mesh, and this is completely removable. You can take this off if you don't need it. So
we even take ours like to the dog beach when we go out to the dog beach, just so they kind of get used to the other dogs that are around them.
That's a great idea.
I know my dogs, but I don't necessarily know all of the dogs that are out there and about. I also know when I have people who come over, if they have pets or if they have smaller children.
Right.
My dogs are wonderful. Golden Retrievers couldn't be much sweeter. Border Collie, I mean, she's fantastic. She's smart. She's trained really well. But they're still animals.
Well, and you don't know what the kids are like.
And that's exactly it. Now, are they going to come in or they're going to go at the faces? This is really wonderful for that as well, too. You're right, because very oftentimes, I mean, my daughter was bitten by a dog that showed no signs of anything, and it actually, she bent down just to, you know, give her a little pet, and it's something that she was, but I love this product. I cannot recommend it to you high enough. If you've been looking for something for organization, my parents go to RVs, they travel around, they go to the RV parks. It's really nice because now the dogs can be outside with them, but they don't always have to be in my dad's lap or in my, my mom's arms.
There's space in an RV.
That's it.
So you don't have to. I mean, think about when
there it is.
Back in the day, that's right. Look how easy that is, and that is actually a large there, Kathy. So she is popping that open. Look how easy. Taking it out of that cute little matching bag, popping it open, no tools needed. If you've got a bad back, let's try that again. If you've got a bad back, if you're arthritic, if you just don't like to read directions and have a big hassle to put something up, this is so easy. And then you're getting, of course, the cute little matching bag, and you're getting 4 stakes so that when you use it outside, you can stake it in the bottom. Right here, there's little loops at the base here, you can see. So your stake goes right through that. So if you're going to the beach or to the RV park or anywhere outside, this is perfect for that. That'll anchor it down for you. But again, the magic is just putting it away. I like leaving mine out because I use them so much. And I love the fact that they're soft, so my pets can't get hurt in them. They're protected and they look good in my home. We have all these different colors that you can choose from, and I think we have some stills that show we have his and hers colors. So if you've got a boy or a girl, cat or a dog, they come in blue, blue grid, pink, and pink grid.
There they are. And then we have the zebra, the blue grid, the pink grid. We have solid pink. We have the burgundy, we have the leopard, we have the black, and then we also have the teal. But there's also the blue, and the blue is the most limited. But we have blue and we have teal. The large size is sold out. The small is for what size?
The small is for up to about 30 pounds of pet, and that can be multiple pets, because that's another important feature, that you can put more than one pet in here.
So if I have 2 smaller dogs, I can put them both in here?
Absolutely. And
like 2 little puggles could go in the small?
You can put a little herd in here if they're small enough. And then the medium is good for up to about 60 pounds of pet. And you know, that is actually an important point, Kathy, because when you are used to a traditional 4-walled crate, you're usually putting 1 pet in there at a time. And if you have multiple pets in your house, you know, you're really dividing them up. They're not getting to spend time with their friends during the day while you're gone. So the doggy dorm gives them more room. You can see my little Amelia here.
Hi, Amelia.
Amelia's a chihuahua, and she is in a medium here. So she's got plenty of room for her dishes, for bedding, for toys, and we could put a couple of her brothers and sisters in here, and they would have plenty of room. And then the top, of course, I've got it open here so I can access her and give her some loving because she can't get out. But if I wanted to zip this up, like if I was a kitty parent and wanted to take my kitty outside, I could zip this up and the cat would be protected from the bugs.
But it allows you to play with all of the animals too, because sometimes not all animals do as well. Or what if you add a new one? There was another dog that my daughter was like, Mommy, you need to adopt this dog. I said, we have a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old dog right now. I'm not sure we need to add another one.
You do want to do it safely and be smart about it.
So this is how you can do it safe. Can Karma come down here? I know this one's open. I know you're so well
and you know, he'll usually just run in there on his own if you put him down. He loves the doggy dorm. And you know, when you get it home, we tell people, pop it open. Remember, there's no assembly needed. Pop it open, put their bed in there, their blankets, throw a toy in there, and you don't even really have to do that. They're going to go in it on their own. And talk about a great gift for the pet lover. Fantastic gift. The favorite gifts I get for birthday and holiday are things for my dogs and my cats. I love getting that. And this is just something that we hear time and time again, that it's people's favorite pet product.
You know, I babysat my friend's dog, and it came over, and they have a little puggle, and it's a puppy. So he wants to just play and play and play and play and play with my old girls, and they're just like, okay, enough already. But he actually got trained to this when he was over at my house. He was over for about a week, and he loved it. Whenever it was like he wanted his own time out, it's kind of like, okay, I want a rest. He would crawl inside, and he would just lay down, and he would go to sleep. Very similar to a lot of dogs that are crate trained, but this is also something that's going to be nice and soft.
Well, they're den animals.
Yes.
So that's, you know, just like your husband wants his man cave, this is Karma's man cave.
But they can see out, they can breathe,
they're still a part
but it's
of
also,
the family.
it's not harsh. It's not hard. So if they are moving, there's that little bit of wiggle.
Right,
but
and
it's
they can't get hurt in here.
Right.
The old crates, think about if you had to clean one of the old crates. Remember the molded plastic crates? And then, of course, the metal crates that are the rectangular ones. Think about if that were soiled while you were at work. Now your pet can't get away from it.
What'd
your
you
pet
do?
is trying to get away from it, but they're stuck in it. And then you've got to take that outside to clean it. How many walls do you gouge? How many cabinets do you nick trying to schlep that outside to get it clean?
Look what you just did. You created a condo.
Yes, we did. We put two together. We just clipped them together. These are both smalls. And this is